Hey guys, this is my 4th grade teacher, and today I'm going to be reviewing Harry Potter and the Deathly Secrets. I really like the movie overall. I think you should have seen it, but I have not read the books. I read like the first 4 or something, and I can't remember the 5th movie. 6th movie was pretty vague to me, so I'm not like, I don't know Harry Potter. But I had some like 5 major problems with that movie. The first one is the name of Harry Potter's girl. Because what do you think of when you hear Jenny? Because that is also the name of Forrest Gump's girlfriend. So every time I hear, hey Jenny, I love you, Jenny, anything like that, I think of a retard in Alabama. I don't know about you, but it just throws you off the entire time. Firstly, let me look at my notes. I think I'll go in alphabetical order here. So, there's Dobby, that little elf, and yeah, I thought elves were pretty, like, cool things. This guy is like this tall and the ugliest thing I have ever seen. And so, I guess they're slaves in Harry Potter. So, if you haven't seen it, don't let me ruin this for you. They're slaves in Harry Potter, and so he lets Harry escape from the like worst people in the entire world. They say these are the darkest times ever in the entire world, and so the Dark Lord's chosen people, the people who have just got Harry Potter, and Dobby comes out and saves them, and they're all standing there confronting each other, chit chatting, and that bugged me too. It was they just got captured and they just escaped, and what do? They stand there and talk to each other from across the room. I don't get that. And all of a sudden, one of the witches, the bad witches, pulls out her wand and Dobby like snaps his finger or something. And you know what these bad people do? They go, "Hey you, that's not allowed. You are an elf." I mean, he's this big. And that's all they could say to him. They didn't even say anything. They're speechless because I guess elves can't do that. And that was irritating because these are evil people. Firstly, we have Draco. He is a puss. Okay, he is the youngest person at the entire meeting of bad people. You know? The youngest one there. So eventually one day when all the older bad people go to bad guy heaven, they're just like, he's gonna be the one left. And how bad is he? He's a wimp. He sits there. The first 4 movies, he was like a bully and stuff, but at least he was a bad guy. Okay, if you're gonna be a bad guy, be a bad guy. This one, he was like, here's an example. They capture Harry, and they do the Patronus spell, and his wand falls on the ground. And so, first of all, if the chosen one that's going to defeat your Dark Lord, his wand, his weapon falls on the ground, don't just stand there and look at him. I mean, if somebody has to tell you to go do that, you would be fired. But since I guess he's the new up-and-coming Great Lord, they don't fire him. They tell him to go pick it up. And then when he does that, he doesn't do it with any conviction. He just walks over there like he's afraid that Harry's gonna punch him or something. I mean, they have their wands at his throat, and he walks over there like he's gonna get hit or something. And for the Dark Lord prodigy, it was pretty bad. It was embarrassing. I don't like him at all. First of all, there is Voldemort. So, first 5 movies, I'm pretty sure, maybe even 6th, they always called him you know who must not be named, stuff like that. And this one, all of a sudden, they were just throwing his name around like corn nuts. It was ridiculous. They were like, Voldemort, Voldemort, Voldemort. I don't get it. It's like, isn't his name bad? They're like giving him a nickname. You're like, yo, Voldemort. So, there's that, which was not acceptable. Next. Okay, this one I don't really have a problem with, but kind of more of a discussion. Hermione. Okay, so when Ron is being a wimp because he can't use his sword or something. Why didn't Harry use the sword to beat up the thing? Isn't he the chosen one? Ron, for some reason, does this. And he's running around with the sword, and he sits there and he watches his girlfriend and Harry make out naked. I don't get it, okay? Now, that I get all that. That's what he's afraid of, or whatever. But I wanted to know what we were trying to find out is did the actors actually have to do that scene naked? So we decided that they probably did have to make out, and Harry Potter probably did have to have his shirt off, and they probably had their pants on because we never saw their bottom half. So, pretty much we're talking about Emma Watson's boobs right now. And after reviewing that scene of the clip over and over and over again, strictly so I can solve this for you guys, I have decided that she was probably wearing some tight green screen shirt or blue screen. I don't know what color they use. But that's probably what they did because, and you like check me, you guys that go to the movies 3 or 4 times, before the scene and after the scene, look at the size, okay? And I'm pretty sure she's not wearing a sports bra or anything like that. So they're gonna be naturally sized. She may be a B cup, like maybe a C, okay? And then when they're making out, she has the biggest boobs I've ever seen on her. It's amazing. Alright, and that is my 4th grade teacher's movie of the day. Thank you very much. And I had no notes. It's just something to do.